Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for link price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting on the weekly chart here, we are looking of course at an impulse towards the upside, finishing a wave 1 or a wave A, where we see 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Of course, in this impulse we have finished in case scenario of course of an impulse, bigger impulse, a wave 1, 2, and looking for 3, 4 and a 5, continuation towards the upside. In case we have finished a wave A, we have of course finished here a wave B as a WXY in both case scenarios. Of course, your wave Y here has range so much longer in time, and of course after this we have started to see an impulse towards the upside, forming a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, possibly for a wave C in case we are in ABC. In case we are impulsive and we are looking for much more higher than we are in 1, 2 and then 3, 4 and 5 towards the upside. Now, inside this scenario here, we can see, of course, the price is moving towards the downside still after having here this 1, 2, and we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a contracting diagonal. Obviously, that we have bottomed after it with a shallow wave 2 and then an explosion towards the upside for a wave 3. Your wave 3 is a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, and a 5, finishing your wave 3 here, of course, in the white scenario. And now you are looking for a wave 4 in the white scenario to continue, of course, towards higher prices and finishing a wave 5. Now your wave 4 here is obviously a zigzag as A, B, and a C. We are still looking for lower prices before we move towards the higher price, of course, for a wave 5. Inside your 1 hour chart, we can see as well that the price action is still moving kind of impulsively towards the downside. And we have already here kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 impulse towards the downside, A, B, C, and of course finishing here a wave B for an A, B, and a C as well. Your zigzag should be an impulse with 5 waves toward the downside and then a correction with 3 waves as you can see right now, and we want to see another impulse towards the downside for a wave C. Your wave C has finished so far a wave 1 and 2, and then now possibly we are in an impulsive wave towards the downside to finish this wave C. Your targets should be of course given from the wave 2 here in the yellow scenario, sorry, from the wave 2 to the wave 3 in the yellow. And yeah, we are looking of course to hit around the 0.5 probably, which is of course a deep wave 4 here. And in case we have touched the 0.618, it might not be an invalidation here in that case, because your wave 1 is still very far of course from invalidation of this impulse. Your invalidation, of course, of this impulse is at $15.4. Of course, here we can start to talk about a bearish scenario. And knowing that, yes, yeah, it is a very far from the price action, even if it dive very deep, it will, yeah, actually we know already that we need to finish a wave C here, but if we dive deeper than this, then we know then here there is something wrong is going on and a bigger bearish scenario is unfolding by interfering in the wave 1. In case that this happened, what could be your bearish scenario? Your bearish scenario can be here. Sorry, let me just organize this. Your bearish scenario can be an ABC not finished yet. By all means, you have here a wave 1 or wave A, is the same as we have started this analysis. But here with this WXY, this is only your first 3 waves toward the downside. And now we have finished almost our 3 waves toward the upside. And you're still looking for a wave C in an impulse or contracting diagonal as ending diagonal to finish this correction, and after this start to look towards the upside. And that because if you have a wave C to catch in the top here and taken from the time of and the start of this impulse or wave A, you can see that the time needed to finish this wave C is still very, very far. And by all means, you would like to finish this, of course, is, yeah, after 2, 3 years even, that you can get to this area because the fib time given here, if we can see it on the weekly, by the way, is much better. Here we go. The time given from the start here to the end, and based on this bottom of the wave 2 or wave B, is almost in January 2027, which is 2 years from now, guys. Until, yeah, we reach, of course, that we reach this wave C. In case we are in wave C, let me check if that is wave C in a zigzag. Yes, it is wave C in a zigzag. As a one here, you would like to hit almost as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably. So it can, by the way, ends also, it can end as ending diagonal in case that even we dive deeper. So this is another bearish scenario. You might be in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, for an ending a diagonal. Those are your bearish scenario. Also, in a bearish scenario can be an ABC and then moving towards the upside. Yeah, so these are the scenarios for the bullish and bearish. However, higher possibility, of course, that we are still bullish right now. As you can see, we are still ranging over the 0.38 fib taken here for the white scenario on the daily. And of course, we need to touch the zero point 0.5, I think, and then moving toward higher prices. So higher possibility, of course, for the bullish. Now, if we take a look at a link on the KGT, we can see as well that there is some pressure with bearish scenario. As you can see, there is some bearish convergence with the signals here. As you can see, this top bearish, this top another top bearish, which is of course was a downside, and converging between those signals and the price action. While the bullish divergence also exists as well, as you can see, that is a divergence, and that makes the price, of course, like ranging in between both scenarios. So we might see, of course, some volatility between bearish and bullish in this case scenario. We just got a bullish scenario, so a bullish signal here, so possibly that we might start to see something unfolding again towards the upside, because yeah, we see also a buy signal from this bottom. So yeah, maybe even we don't get lower with this wave 4. So on the accumulation as well, well, yeah, it would be nicer to see some green bars after this bullish signal and not before. However, we saw so far some red signals here. It is preferably, of course, to get some green signals, and then we get, of course, confirmation towards the upside. In that case, I would take it directly, but yeah, there is no third confirmation, which is the final confirmation by accumulation of sellers and buyers. We can see more sellers entering right now. Yeah, so basically, to recap, we are still looking for higher, but of course first we need to finish this wave 4. It might finish in contracting diagonal, ending diagonal as well, in case we are very ranging between sellers and buyers here in the market. So we might, of course, yeah, take the low, um, the low already here in the 0.38, take the low again a little bit without reaching the 0.5, and then moving towards the upside. And that because of KGT signal, of course, we can see some buyers entering the market at the same time. However, the Elliott wave pattern should be done here, should be finished as A, B, C, whether in an impulse or in a contracting diagonal, and then start to move towards the upside. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.